Okay, we're live on YouTube now. I was just setting up the multi-stream. Appreciate it. Now to actually fix what you're hearing. What you're hearing. What you're hearing. Hold on. Oh, that's my speaker. I'd have to negate that.
Monochrome says test. Virgil R33 says better.
Hi chat, how we doing? How we doing? All right, is the audio good? Mic check. Microphone test. Microphone test. Okay, I need to fix that. Microphone test. Microphone test. No, dead ass. What's causing that? I think I might have an idea. Mic check. Trying to get that damn echo going. Mic check. Okay, is everything good now, chat? Turn the noise cancellation to 70. All right. Let's see. Sonar. All right. So we're live on 3 platforms now. We're live on Purple app. Yeah, we're live on Purple app. We're live on YT, and we're live on TikTok. Yeah, I'm trying out this new studio that lets you multi-stream to 3 platforms for free. It just takes a little bit finagling to figure out.
Ghibli 259 says PLS bro, do you have spare Protea Prime blueprint?
Protea Prime BP. Nope. Oh, I didn't even see bro's message. My fault. Octavia BP RXs. You got limbo chassis. Limbo chassis. Don't have limbo chassis. Octavia BP. Damn, it's gonna be kind of hard managing this many chats all at once. Jesus. But yeah, Elite, are you here? I mean, at least it's convenient to put all the chats over here. Yeah, let me know how the chat is running. Not chat, how the stream is running. Let's do a motion test.
The Elite Frame says yerp.
Yeah, so I got it working on Elite. I'm live on 3 platforms. Using one thing. The melt thing I was saying earlier. Yeah, so I'm basically live on. See?
The
Front
Elite
lap.
Frame says nice.
Yeah. We're also live on. See? And then we also live on TikTok. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, let me know how the stream is running.
The Elite Frame says dope.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did I show you my Mesa build? The new Mesa set I had made. Not set, but this Mesa choose lens build. It's a build. So the way it works is when I shoot. Oh, I need my secondary. Yeah, my PC is bugging right now. I might have to restart my game. Alright, so I got flare on there. I'll cap it for now. I think it might be a RAM issue. Hold on. There you go. Okay. So I come here. And when you shoot, sends out pulses, which primes them all with viral. I'm gonna charge it up. But basically it primes.
DC says dweeb.
What's up, DC? But yeah, that's the bill. I got on her. Somebody's want to come back in.
DC says you an elite with this cheating stuff.
With this cheating? How are we cheating, bro? We're just strong, bro. You gotta get better, gang. Yeah, let's do Toxis. Well, my go-to, which is Latum. Latum is like my go-to because you can put Fortifier on there and Truce Lens, and then that deadly combo together
DC
is
says use
just
the Bible.
use the Bible. I can make a build for it.
Corey, Hollywood says can you show me your Wisp build?
Come here, Wisp build. I got you. It depends on which one you want, though. Because I have like 5 builds. So this is the Truce Lens one.
Corey, Hollywood says show me your favorite.
This is my favorite one. Truce Lens, Shock Trooper. This one is also pretty good for support. I also got Truce Lens on there. This one is the one that used to be like completely immortal. So if I come here, shoot this guy a couple of times. Float him, put my molt down. Float him too. And then stand right here. As long as I stay here, I'm basically immortal. As long as I keep an eye on that guy so he doesn't die. Appreciate the follow. And if you get too low, you just go into your second to regen your HP back, and you just make another one. Turn him into a... Yeah, you just keep doing that. Keep floating them. You can then blind them. But yeah, this one is more for supportive capabilities. Yeah, so Wall of Life. There you go. Very important note to notice is when you get hit with a fire proc, it halves your armor. So that's why I got blue shards on her, because it maintains my persistence. I've noticed that with additive mods, it's very buggy.
Erwin
Like
says you got a Dante build.
Dante build, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Hold on. I learned this one from Elite to get more fire rate with this mod. But I was using also reinforced bond here for another 60. And I think you also need, I think, on a book or something.
Nothing beats a Jet
Appreciate
2
the
holiday.
follow.
And right now, you can save
Okay,
£50
90%. So
per
I use
person.
flare here.
That's £200 off for a family of 4.
And then you come here and you use, I think, voltage or overcharge. I think it was overcharge. There you go. Yeah. And you're going to be relying on the book with Gunslinger. Right? And then this is how it works. Put the birds out. Yeah, I also got truce lens on him. Helps with the priming. See? Add some more damage to the book. If you need more CC out of him, you can take off juice lens. Or you can take off velocity. Or if you don't care about the priming, but the priming is very useful, so we're just going to take off velocity and put on hot shot. And that's how you get it to right crit. But if you don't care about the priming, and you just want to see straight red numbers, then you take off truce lens and you put velocity there instead. If you need even more CC on the book itself.
Brobry says opinions on Song of the South?
Song of the South? I don't know what that is. Oh, I'm missing a mod. Oh, I can take out the corrosive and the pestilence. Oh, no, it's not. It's supposed to be Third Cracker 4.2 Gunslinger. Okay.
Virgil R33 says, what is that fire rate?
I think I'm gonna put an orange shard in him, not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna take those greens out and put a orange shard. Okay, I can get 150 to make him a little more. Yeah. Yeah, let's go there real quick. So that's gonna give us 150 extra CC. I could put 2 more. Nah, fuck it, we're going all out. Okay, we lose 30 strength, so I'm gonna have to find a way to get that back. So this should be 300. Now I think about it. And then we can offload flare to our secondary. So we still get the flare to trigger. So that's the 3. So instead of that, let's switch to flare. And then on this, we can then switch this to be secondary encumber. Alright, let's go try this out.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save
Ever sure?
£50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Dastardly Defecator says, what's your Dante build looking like?
I just changed it. But it's a look. I can show it. I think it might be a little less damage. But we basically hitting all its statuses. Yeah, I just switched out these shards for some iron shards, but that's what I got on him. And then this right here for the flare. And then this for the body. Could go OD with it and then stack like 2.
Dastardly Defecator says, thanks.
Yeah. Oh. What if I just stack 3 CCs on top?
Chromie says him.
What's up, Chromie?
XFCFY says pickle.
What's up, Exo? I'm gonna try something. Let's drop you with some more. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see.
Chromie says, y'all still in VC?
I think so, yeah. Alright, let's switch the book to flare. Instead of encumber. Let's do. And then switch this to. What can I put on here? Flare. Oh. Overcharge.
DC says I can't wait to get home.
Can't wait to get home.
DC says so I can stream snipe you.
Stream snipe you is crazy. Nah, I think I like the priming. Not gonna lie. I think I like the True Sons build more.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
300 there. I think I like my True Sons build, chat.
Seraph G says £50 per person.
Yeah, I think I like this build better. It won't red crit, but it does damage. $28 mil? Nice. Damn. It's hot, bro.
Seraph G says how much does 1 Eximus weigh?
I have no idea. A lot. They're heavy. $3 mil. Yeah, I think I might go for a hybrid build now that I think about it.
DC says a what build?
Hybrid. It's like when you go for status and crit. It won't red crit, but it will orange crit with the statuses. I think that's what I'm looking to do with him. So I think I might keep the truceless on there. I might get rid of this. Keep some of this right here. And probably throw some extra status duration or some more damage in there.
Dolph says Warframe still thriving?
Yep.
DC says at Dolph yes.
Or should I go back to the corrosive build chat? Because the corrosive build did armor strip. I could do 2 greens and 2. I would sacrifice some of my crit. Hmm. The armor strip would help. 9.6.3. Let's do this real quick, chat.
Chromie says at Dolph you should play again. It's getting good.
And then jolt. There you go. 3x multiplier. Prime and no shield? Question mark. I might make it into a stripper and a primer build. Thinking about it. Now my status chance is like hella high. I think 2 greens and 2 oranges might be a balanced mix. Yeah. Let's go back to I'm about to die. We also live on Purple Lab, guys. Oh. Yeah, make sure to drop a follow to the Purple Lab and the right app. Welcome in, guys. Alright, let's test this build. Hmm. Very cool, Bill. Alright, let's take over a companion and see how much damage you do without the companion. Okay. I'll pause him this time.
Will says build.
Yeah, I'm messing around with it, tweaking out some of the kinks. Or let's see. Okay, they're primed. $24 mil. Okay. So we don't necessarily need a primer. Okay. Alright, energy. So we gotta fix this energy economy. So one thing left to fix. Hmm. I could also do a mixture of merciless and completely get rid of the overcharge and get more damage squeezed in. I could do that. Let me see. On the book, we're gonna do merciless. And then on this, we're gonna do flare. Yeah. Hmm. All right, since we now have merciless, I think we can draw pointer strike and put on more CC. Only 200k. I think I was hitting more than that with the other bill. 1 mil. 600k. Nah. I mean, red numbers are cool and all. I think I'll go hybrid. Hybrid's probably the better. Where to go to? Let's switch you from this to some critical damage. There you go. I want to keep anemic. Well, this is some fire rate, but it's fine. Okay, so we're hitting like 300k now. $1 mil. Okay. I have a theory. So if I take off Merciless, I don't think my damage is coming from the Merciless. I think my damage is coming from Aptitude. So let's drop that entirely. We could put on either Secondary Encumber for more statuses, or Flare for more like base heat damage. But I think I want to go with the Secondary Encumber route, where the more statuses we have, the more damage we get.
Bobo
And
says yo WSP Chrome.
what's good, Bubble? And I think I might keep the Flare on here, so I still get the benefit. Let's see. It also boosting the weapon too, so.
Will says can I see back your builds, trying to screenshot it.
No, I'm working on it right now, so it's not finished. I'm just tweaking it and changing it to see if I can make it a damage number higher. So I'm just going through different strategies and different builds. Okay, so that's only 300.
Lone Samurai says yo.
What's good? What's good? Okay, so this is only hitting 200k, so I need to put back on Flare on this book. Let me put Flare on here.
Will says didn't know Jamaicans play Warframe WTS your mastery.
Was my master? Now legendary tree. Alright, so this right here. Okay, I'm gonna keep the choose lens on there. Oh. So I'm gonna keep the flare on there for the fire damage increase, and I think I'm gonna take off the flare off of this and get some extra CC. There you go, overcharge.
Lone Samurai says trying to home BC done training.
Okay. Oh shit, I miscast. There you go. Let's try this again. How much are you hitting? 400, 500. $300. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. All right. Okay, 400. Okay, so we're doing more damage. Okay, let's take off them off of pause and let them fight back. Prime them. I like this spell. Hmm. So 600k. So this is without the primer buyer side. So that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good damage. 600k. Alright. Next theory. Since we already have flare, what else can I slap on that would increase your damage? I don't know if it will trigger merciless. I don't think so. We could outsource keep
Lone
merciless.
Samurai says what's Chromie's progress?
She's like mastery 10, I believe. All right, so I think I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna put on this. Let's put on merciless back, and then put flare back on the other weapon. Let's see if we can maximize the damage a little bit more. Flare. There you go.
Chromie says at lone_samurai.
Two milli. 3 milli. $300. 250 mil. Nah. Nah. Ain't no way. I just said 250 mil on that dude, bro.
Lone Samurai says anyway he'll come back when I reach home.
Alright. I think I found the perfect combination. Merciless and flare. Yeah. Merciless and flare. Or Truce Lens being the primer. Now I gotta fix his survivability because I know his ass will get one-shotted if his overguard breaks. I think I might put rolling guard on him. Okay, I got easy 1 mil. Let's condense those numbers down because I can barely see. $4.2 mil. $500K. We need more damage than that, gang. I could slap back on. I could sacrifice some of my critical damage for more damage. Maybe let me just. Let's see. Alright, so let's try to get more CC in the mix. Let's do that. Could take the fire off. Just this too corrosive by itself. So you gotta pick one. So we do flare here. What can we do on the other one? Okay, let's do flare. Flare here and then overcharge. Okay. I could get it to red crit. I gotta look up how his book works. So I feel like when I put more CC on him, I'm losing a lot of damage. I think the damage might be tied to his base set. Because when I increase the thing, I lose my damage. But when I put this back, I get way more damage out of it. Yeah, I think it's tied to the base damage. Flare, base damage. So that's why when I had Merciless on there, I was getting in bigger numbers. Okay, so that's a very odd thing to find out. Flare. Yeah, look at that, 600. Like, it's so weird. So this build, if you guys want to screenshot it, that's what I got on there. Think I might go in between either builds, either hot shot or truce ones. If I'm going to use the hot shot build, I think I might make 2 builds. Name one hot shot and name one truce lens. So I think I'm going to copy this to config B. They're going to be roughly the same build. And name them. So it's going to be hot shot. And this one is going to be true. Okay. So it's hot shot. Yeah, but we're only hitting 300k, bruh. Think that's because we have the flitter missing? Yeah, we're only hitting 300 red crits. Like, shit ass. So 300 red crits, right? If I pull out back flare config. Okay, that one 7194. 150. 200, 300. Yeah, 294. Like it don't make no sense, sir. It might be the priming. Like, look, then we're gonna switch to the truce lens build. I'll keep this exactly as flare. Keep it exactly as merciless, right? Oh shit, I don't have the book on this config. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I'm at to change configs. Okay, that's shock trooper. Oh, I am making a new config. Config E, copy this over. Copy U to config B. Override. And name this true. Choose. There you go. Like, look at that. We're hitting way higher numbers. 360. Like when we do crit, 212. .9, 277, 332. So I feel like this build is hitting harder. 600. 500k, 600, 4.6 mil, 300. This is without my primer by my side, mind you. If I had my primer out, it would probably be hitting like way crazier numbers. Companion. Okay. I'm here. Book. And with the companion by your side. In like 700. 490. Think I might also do the same thing with the hot shot bill. 2.1. I'm also gonna make that default bill I had on there before. Acuity. I have a acuity bill? Interesting. I didn't know I had an acuity bill. Buy another one. And make a duplicate flare. I'm gonna put back the bill we had on. Copy that to D. Override. Okay, so last bill. I don't know what I had on. I think I had on flare on the bill. Pretty sure it was flare. Flare. And then we had on that. We didn't have that. We had this. And then we had gunslinger. We didn't have galvanized shot. At that there. And then we had Onyx Strike. So our fire is a little bit up. And then we had on here the fire rate increase. And on here we had on overcharge. And then on here we had on hot shot. Fire rate also helps. Banning to straight vaporize them. Which build do I use? Question mark. I think I might put the build back that I had on there. The red shorts for sure. This probably was a reason why I had put red charts on. 88. Hmm. Could sacrifice some damage for more damage. 20. Hmm. $141K. Yeah, there was a reason why I made this build. I can't remember what it was. Hold on, let me see if that build I made a while back still works. So I'm gonna need impetus. So this is the truce lens build, right? So hot shot. I might take that one back off. There was a build I made a while back. I can't remember what it was. I think it was. I'm just gonna rename this flex. So I can like rechange it. Alright, so impetus. I think it was impetus. And then on here, you buy another config. So this one's flare. This one. I might keep this one. That's the new flare build. I'm gonna change this to encumber. Let me see if it still works. Nope. I'm still focused on my thing. I need to focus on my abilities. Hold on. Let's try this again. Cast that. Cast the birds. Cast those. And cast the first. Charge up the ability. Deactivate the book. Reactivate the book. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it still works. Alright, cool, Bill. Let's go back to what I had before. At least. And switch you back to item. I think we'll switch this to Okanita. Alright.
Chromie says he.
What's up? Magic's. Chassis, yeah.
Chromie says who are ya building now?
Huh? I was gonna go get one of the plant fit as a mother fried. Where'd Minty go? Minty, waka waka, gobble gobble. Alright, Minty go. So that's playing Marvel Rivals. Right back. Check.
Chromie says him.
Hmm?